Alrighty then, and hello there, people. We are back with some more of Doll's Nest as I verify that my mic's on. Cool, my mic's on. Don't know why that was so quiet. That seems like it's the same, because I don't think I've changed anything. Also, you know what I forgot? My phone, so I can actually read chat. Good job with planning, as always. Also, let's go to properties. Make sure that's the right one. Hang on. Yeah, that's the right one. Cool. Now I just need to find the stream. Good job on being prepped, as always. Alrighty then. Alright, so between streams, now that, how about you don't be on OBS? There we go. Actually on the game. Between streams, did some exploration, and I think I found, like, a shortcut, but since I didn't show that pathing, I need to work my way back up there. So, let's do that. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, so I believe this was the shortcut I found. Since that was 2 days ago, it's like, that's the exit point. We still got to find the way that we got there, which I don't remember how we got there. So with that, it's obviously going to be like in the floor above us, but let's just resupply this. And try and figure out how we got up here. There we go. I think it may have been this way. Yeah, because you remember that, like, when I was looking around, it's like, oh, this is a dead end. No, it's not. Why did I bounce off of that? That was weird. Was this a dead end? This might have been a dead end. I forget. Yeah, I think this technically is a dead end. Yep, out of power. Alright, let's heal up. There we go. Also, can I... Nope, can't fit into those. Okay. Because I was like, maybe I can get onto the pipes, because there's still an item I haven't gotten over here. There we go. Every freaking time, not watching where I'm driving. Okay. Yeah, nothing else down here. Alright. Alright, excellent. Okay. A little slow on that evasive maneuver right there. Oh, hello there. Also, yeah, I did find this little arena. But I don't think there was, like, any equipment in there to find. Also, let's heal up. Like, really the important thing that we're looking for. Just a way through. Nope. Getting low on ammo. So let's fix that. Yeah, was this the way through that I found? Yeah, I think this is. Also, I continue to forget I have an overshield. Okay. So since we teleported up, also, hello there. This is, where is this taking me? Ah! Cool. Problem is that we still need to, I think, need to show the link back. So I got to find the old doorway. But hey, cool. We got access to another shortcut. Which that tells me... Let's see. Also, I think there was like a drop down to take somewhere around here. That I thought I saw. But that might have been just dropped down to that area. Okay. So, what else we got around here? And I'm sure I didn't explore this area very well. Yeah, like, there's an item up there. There we go. What we got here? The Aquila. Alright, so we got a new gun. Also, forgot I need to take that off. Alright, we got... Can I even... Yeah, I think I can jump up there. There we go. Is this the way it took? No, because I think we need to go down to get to the shortcut, not the teleport. We keep finding up paths. Ow! There we go. It's like, oh yeah, there's a reason I have a sword on my secondary. And I believe this is the path back. Just gotta take the lift down. So, while we're waiting, let's just reload our stuff. Yeah, I think it is between turns. I did upgrade the arrowhead to a tier 3. I should probably upgrade my missile launcher at some point. Where the hell is this elevator? There it is. Yeah, because I believe this is just the path back. Yeah, that's a midway block off, so that's probably a partial loop back. Remember, I did do some exploration of the first area. And apparently that red wall's still there, so we're eventually going to be looping back to the initial area at some point. Okay. So... Can we see anything on top of these? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see anything on top of those towers. But there might be something up there if we can get to that chunk. That looks like about the approximate height for gliding. So, alright. I believe around here is about at the doorway for that shortcut. I heard someone else shooting at me, but no. Let's just heal up. That's the wrong button. Switch over to my sword. Where'd you... Oh, it's a drone. It's like, I'm not going to care about taking those out because those take way too much ammo. I got a couple I think those are items down there, but more importantly, we loop back. There we go. So now that I've actually shown that, what do we got down here? Alright, so... Hey, cool, some more ammo resupplies. Bionic parts, that's money. And an incendiary grenade. Excellent. Also, where the hell am I wandering to? This can be an important question I'm gonna need to answer. Ooh, no. Overshield. Good job! But hey, now we know where we need to go to get back to this relatively quickly. And I'm sure right now I'm pretty much just going to some guarded treasure. Alright, let's get the overshield up. Go. Excellent. Alright, let's just reload while we're not being harassed. Alright, excellent. Alright, so this was separated. Was it? Yeah, it's separated. Alright, this unlocks somewhere. Where is this? And we're gonna be, at this point, we're below the starting point, I think? Hi. Get out of here. Nope. Gonna try to minimize these corner ambushes that can be in this area. Hello there. What we got here? Geo4 orbits, so that's probably... Would that be a railgun? Don't know. Okay, cool. Didn't shoot me. I also don't know if that gun has effectively terrain piercing. Where are we? And this is seeming like it's a trap. A fault key. Yep, that's a trap. Alright, at least it's just a bunch of these, javelin drones. I can seemingly deal with these fine. Let's get that fault key off. Of course, more likely than not, these are essentially just gonna be the first wave. Alright, not just the first wave, the entire encounter. Let's go. Alright, we got a lift. Where are we going now? Let's restock. Alright, so we're up here now. Some Bionic Part 3. Excellent. Don't even think I saw this. Is that door unlocked now? Hang on. Fault key. Important resources. Fault key. Door that opens the gate in the upturned forest. Yeah? Cool. So, wasn't a fake thing, it was actually required. Excellent. Anyways. Get back on the healing. Okay. Cool, so technical progress. Technically. There we go. Oh yeah, so we came up here. Of course, I'm not seeming like I'm exploring any logical sort of fashion, so I'm just begging to get myself lost. Is this where we started? Alright, yeah, so this is where we started. So I think I may have just looped. So I think this should just get us back up to some rubble. Yeah, alright, so we're back here. Yeah, so did I take this way? I'm not seeing anything particularly around here to gain from. Alright, so we'll go back. There we go. Does that have terrain piercing? No, it doesn't. Wonderful. Cool. Took care of the thing that can probably just one-shot my ass. There we go. Now, what was in here? Another pearl. Excellent. Even though I don't know if there's greater use of pearls, because it seems like it might just be for selling. Alright, so, took care of this pathing. Now to see if I can find the way out I found before. Let's just get some ammo back. No, probably should not be using these. Since the plan is just going to be to get out to the tree. And then we'll continue exploring up. And there were so many stairs upwards. Yeah, found it. Take the elevator back up. And we're good for now. Alright, we'll take supplies. And now, let's take a look, since we did find a few guns. We found, not the DFRAMs, the Aquila, which does heavy thermal damage. Let's see, how much do you weigh? Weighs 5 more. And the DFRAS, I believe we found. Or wait, maybe we found those together. Yeah, because I think those are my only handguns. And I believe I found this in the first area where the girl at the shop, where she was hiding out, just went back there and the gate was down because, well, she broke out. And this gun was behind there. Oh, here we go. What is this? It's apparently a missile launcher. Shoots way faster. Blast spread, range of 12,000. Alright, thermal damage. Well, no, it's a cannon. So if it's a... Sure, we'll try this one out. So let's see. Alright, so it's the twin fire cannon. Nice. That's a... just reload again. Okay, so now we have our numerous choices of going up. Now. Oh boy, that does a lot. Might want to be looking into upgrading this so it's hopefully a little bit more energy efficient. Alright, why don't we start with this corner stairs? There we go. Oh boy, nearly dead. Because yet again, I forgot to use my overshield. What we got here? Some Paldium seed. Alright, cool. We'll deal with you later. Really you hate those drones. Alright, what's in the box? Styrofoam HN. So that's probably... I'm assuming that's a hover system? But hey, we'll find out. Okay, so... nothing back here. Seemingly. Keyword seemingly. Alright, so we took the corner stairs, and we got the... got those straight long stairs taken care of. Hi, buddies. Did I go through this doorway? Or, wait, this was the way to the physical shortcut. Not the teleport. And we're back up here again. Alright, so I guess this area wasn't as big as I had initially thought. Let me see, can we get up any higher from here? No, because I can't jump from that, and nearly got my ass stuck. Okay. Okay, we're too high up for the pathing back. Alright. Alright, getting low on ammo. Oh yeah, I think we found this place. And it just turned one of these corners and just got vaporized. They're like two auto cannon guys. There we go. Ooh boy, yep. Take care of you. Yeah, so I think we're getting close to it. Ooh boy, I almost took care of my barrier. Yeah, it was right here. Did we take the stairway up? I don't think we did. I think we were exploring the lower levels and just got removed. Yeah, so we're back up here. Yeah, this is it. Yep, just like that. Cool. So let's see. Yeah, I think like, do you lose half? I think you, yeah, I think you lose half on death. Yeah, let's go back here. See if we can upgrade our launcher from the twins. Alright, so rear arms. No, because we don't have any graphite seeds. Here we go. Let's see. Light grade hanger model having to charge armor and frame for weight reduction. This frame boosts non-parallel maneuverability. Yes, but I think this is a flight part. Cool. So yeah, we can't do anything with that. Well, before we actually get some more supplies, let's go talk to Adam over here. 'Cause I think it's how we get more humanoid stats to mess around with, but maybe I haven't found any of the key items I need for it. Versus expansion material. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, because we need nerve samples. Alright, so why don't we actually talk to you? What is this place? The nymphs call it Hod. You should too. A massive, endless cavity where machines wander aimlessly, masterless. At this point in time, we don't know how far it goes. Anything else? Alright, what about the lower levels? The lower levels nowadays are a nest of variants. You use all kinds of tricks to weaken their prey and devour them while they're vulnerable. Without countermeasures, you'll be eaten before you know it. Anything else? No, that tracks. How about the mid-levels? The mid-levels are Grandiac territory. They've been at war. The Grand has always been in the front line. They're nymphs, after all. The strong win battles. They take all the strength to decide by firepower. The middle levels are at the simplicity of their strongest units. Anything else? Alright, how about the upper levels then? Upper levels, they're governed by the acolyte. It's not a single colony, but a collective of smaller colonies. Republics, goddesses, scenes you enjoy acting like they're carbon-based life forms. They're cunning people, though. You should be careful. Alright, cool. Got basic lore on the areas. Alright, let's see what you get. How many can we buy? I have enough for 3. 3 med packs. Doing great. Well, I do have some. Yeah, sell pearls, but we're gonna hold on to those in case they're useful somewhere else. Yeah, we got some biomaterial we can mess with. Now I can buy 7. So let's do that. At some point, I just need to have enough senses. Like, alright, you've explored far enough and you have no more freaking supplies. You need to head back. Okay, then. So, then. You know, I need to, since I want to get where the hell that thing was guarding. Now I need to, this is also the wrong teleporter for what I wanted. I need this one. There we go. Ah, here we go. Yeah, it's just nothing down here. Alright then. So, heading back up. There we go, that's one down. There we go. What were you guarding? Also, there was a drone there. Don't care. We got it. I think it was some high-grade healing is what was there. Alright, so with that, I think that's everything that I've managed to wander around to. Also, oh, it's the switch for the gate. Alright, not that we are interacting with the gate. So, I think this is the only way we have forward to go to. Anybody? Nope, no ambushes yet. Keyword yet. That's a boss fight. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh great, it's a chopper. I'm sure this is going to be asininely difficult. There we go. We seem to be shipping it down fairly well, though. For now. There we go. Just gotta take down these minor drones. Oh boy! Let's just hide here. There we go. Great, miss those. Alright, there you are. That's a bombing run. Yep. Let's just hide back here. Get the healing charges. Yep, cool. I just took down our barrier. Not much else after that. Stop that. Just the wrong time to try to heal. Alright, add up healing. Okay, cool. Not be near that. That'd be good. Alright, cool. Need to get rid of these drones. There we go. Alright, cool. Nearly got it. Excellent. First try. Target destruction. So, I'm assuming this is the way that we didn't come. But we'll see pretty much if there's a tree on this side. No, this is the way we did come. Wonderful. Took the wrong exit. Alright, let's just resupply. Well, now we know which way we need to be going. Wonderful. Alright, so we got an item here. What is this? Alright, repairing agent 3. Nice. So where is this leading us? Alright, so we got a lift. Where's this headed to? Guess we'll find out once we get there. Nobody's hanging around for an ambush. Cool. Where'd this fall from? Wonder if that's a marker for, like, hey, there's a secret wall to break. Hey, nerd. Alright, some more paldium seeds. Excellent. Also, let's heal up. Saw those homing shots overwhelmed my barrier a while ago. Alright, there's an item there. Do we got anyone guarding it? No? Alright. Let's see what we got. Hey, some bionic parts. Nice. Anybody around here that's gonna ambush my ass? No. Alright, cool. Just making sure. EMP grenade. More EMP grenades. Nice. Nope. Really need to remember to be using that. Alright. A black injection. What is it? It's not a key item. Black injection. Gain temporary resistance to parasitic. Okay. I think that's a new helmet. Here we go. It's a hanger set. Mid-grade hanger module with high thermal resistance. Okay. Let's see. Standard issue equipment used by Quailed Republic in terrestrial warfare. This equipment is towards the Republic Patrol, which governs and defends the colonies of the name of the progenitor. When equipped, the wielder becomes a veritable walking temple, purging sin in its wake. This equipment takes full advantage of the superior load-bearing capacity of multiple modules and grants the Republic Patrol a secondary weapon that packs one hell of a punch. Heretics are authorized to be incinerated on site. Wonderful. Hey, a new tree! How many fast travel points we got around this tree? Looks like 1. Alright, why don't we go back to here so we can actually get some supplies with all this money we got. Also, let's see if anyone has any new information. Probably not. But that's why we're checking. Gun near the Trident Voltaic, dense leaf. Ooh, a nerve sample. Let's see, a bionic part sealed in a cylinder. Well, I know we need a nerve sample for something. Alright, what else we got? Graphite seed, palladium seed, bud, and a palladium bud. Oh, so now we can just infinitely buy graphite and palladium seeds. Nice. Or at least it's seeming like it. Yeah, we can just infinitely buy them. Cool, we got a nerve part. Anyone hanging on the stairs? Not looking like it. Okay. Let's go take this part to Adam and see what, how much it is to probably level up. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Humanoid expansion. There we go. Increase limit. Cool. So now we can get 5 more points. There we go. Purchase our 5 more points. Now we can further customize. Cool, we got more information we can glean. Okay. Excellent. Alright. Now that I got a drink. Alright. Tell me about you. Can't you see? The corpse who had everything stolen from them. Even a proper death. Aren't I a pity? That's why you should take back my body. Anything else? Alright, what about me? Pointless. Don't think about that. You are my puppet, my doll, born only to take back my body. That is all you are. Wonderful. What about cells? A resource discovered by those carbon-based life forms long ago. Its priority can be molded, can be transferred, and it can even self-replicates. Most things in HOD are made of cells, even HOD itself. Some use it as a form of currency too. Anything else? Alright, so it seems like cells are some form of nanites. Alright, what about automatons? Tools, originally made by those carbon-based life forms. Some are still left over, others multitude automatically. Some were built even by the nymphs. Now it's hard to tell which is which. Anything else? Alright. How about the nymphs? Bipedal children, just like you. Kind of like those carbon-based life forms, too. The first machines learned how to use their tools, then they started looking like them. That's pretty much it. Anything else? Wonderful. Alright, about node trees and transferring. Your data gets transferred to the network via node tree when you've reconstructed on the other side. The you who gets broken down into data and the other you who gets put back together. Are they really the same you? Anything else? Yeah, so it's a standard teleporting. It's like, hey, mobile murder machine. What about a Quaalude? A handful of colonies that own most of the upper levels. A group of nests calling themselves a republic. Nests are supposed to be created around the Queen Mother, and nymphs are to carry out her will. But a Quaalude doesn't serve a queen. They serve an imaginary being. Anything else? Not yet. Alright, cool. Now, was there anything... Or, rather, is there anything new behind you? Because I don't think this is the outcrop that you can redo the training. Yeah, this doesn't lead anywhere currently. Might lead to the final boss once we've actually reconstructed Mia's body. But we'll get there when we get there. So then, I'm assuming you got more body parts for me? Since currently I actually have enough that I can actually buy some of these if I wanted to. But to me it's looking like currently it's all the same parts. Okay. So let's tune this. Alright, so we got five more. We got 10 more points? Why was I only rolling? No, I only have 5 more points to work with. So, if we dump this into assembly parts, like, hey, that's more of a drop ratio on stuff. I'm gonna go with reload, fire proficiency, and there we go. Like, we can just retool this as necessary. Since I don't think I'm running into any status ailments, that's why I took out my points out of immunity. No. Wonderful! Game crashed. Fucking flawless. Yeah, cool. Very nice. So let's boot that back up. Alright, cool. Now let's see. Alright, yes. Just making sure that, yeah, I want to tune the frame since we have a few more parts. Was it a hanger module? Yes. This thing is too heavy for me to use. Yeah, because it's like double the weight. Does have an extra 2,000 on its barrier. Let's see, do we have a new thruster model, or was it a... wasn't mobility. Oh, this. This was the other one. cooling off on that. So yeah, we're good for now. Well, we'll see. Yeah, why don't we actually, you know, upgrade the gun gear? The gun gear? There we go. Since that was my only thing on my loadout that was unupgraded. Okay. Yeah, so let's work our way up the fault, since I think this is the second area. And by up, I more mean down, because we got a down path that we can work with from here. So let's see what's up with this. More Paldium seeds, nice. Alright, so that's a midway stop. Oh yeah, so does it seem like it's a transitionary area? Watch is like, hey, let's just jump down. That's probably gonna hit a death plane. So let's not do that. Alright. Alright, the Varches. So where is the Varches in my parts? The Varches. Actually, no, wait, that's gonna be another part of the set. Since we have that. Here we go, Varches. Mid-grade thruster module, high thermal resistance. I think it has, oh no, it doesn't have the same description, but it has different details. Alright. Actually, hang on, can we go inside the pipe? Looking like it, that might be, for the most part, safer than traveling on top. Keyword for the most part. Hello there. Sure, I'll just, keep you stun locked, why don't I? Yeah, that was, that's more of anticipated. And that's half my money gone. Alright, so that'd be why I don't want to be taking that. So you can see, yeah, that's how we got up here. Okay. go. This, yeah, that's open. Also, didn't you notice, like, oh yeah, I got a shiv. There we go. That's one of the worms dealt with. Much easier once I actually, find the back end, or, you know, the fuck me light. Excellent. Okay, so now we took that. Any other ways that we've, yeah. That's how we dove in. Got a gun. That I'm going to assume is still too heavy for us to really use. Hi. Okay, not going that way. Gotta find a way around that. Is next week? I have no idea. As far as I know, weekend was last week when everyone else was at Vegas. But then again, I don't know if you're part of that group that would have been in the know. Good. Trying to remember, were you the one that was asking about the Revengeance DLC campaigns? You probably were. Shows how good memory I am. I got. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, some luminous ore. Nice. At some point I'll probably actually start using those as markers. Alright, let's try and stay on top of the pipe so we're not getting sniped as we're exploring the rest of the area. But we'll see. Excellent, more bionics. That's giving me some money. Doing great! Now to see if those bugs are actually remaining dead. But hey, we'll see. You should stream AC6. Well, I don't know if if I would be immediately, pretty much instantly filtered by the helicopter that's the first boss before you have a chance to customize. Like, because I was thinking, like, from my memories of playing AC3, since that's the only Armored Core I've actually played. It's like, hey, that game has a much simpler lead-in, so you're just not instantly filtered. And I feel that the helicopter would just instantly filter me. But hey, I forgot that was there. Cool. But hey, at least we know that the bugs don't respawn once you kill them. Yeah, but at least I initially appreciate the vote of confidence thinking that I wouldn't be filtered. Maybe? Maybe the bugs are... Maybe they do respawn. Because I swear I killed that one. We could have a mecha segment. Wasn't really a whole lot of like mech stuff that we discussed that really came out. I say as I don't think any of us have watched any of how does Gator say it? G-Cuck? I think is how Gator says it. The new Gundam series, because I don't think any of us watched that. And that's really, like, as far as I know, the only new mecha thing that's going on right now. Because I'm fairly sure none of us have been keeping up with Super Sentai. The closest thing that I saw with that was just the dinosaurs return. Alright, did we take this path on the pipe? Let's see. Don't think I did, because I don't remember these guys here. There we go. I don't remember this pathing. Can we jump up from here? I think we can. Wasn't Witch of Mercury like 2 years ago? Hey, nice. Another Barches set piece. Yeah, I thought Witch of Mercury was like 2 years ago. But hey, I could be wrong. Is that an autocannon? No, it is not. Also, it's destroying cover. Great. There we go. Let's see. Hey, a Paldium bud. Nice. Alright, this is, let's see, that was looking like a dead end, but currently not. Hello! No, great. Doing great. It's like Forza weekend every week. You gotta talk to him for that. I'm hardly consistent with my own streams. My streams are basically like, hey, let's try and get through a game and not get my ass handed to me consistently. Also, just noticed, like, oh yeah, I didn't restock on my healing, which must mean I'm out of healing. So why don't we go buy some more healing? And just in case that you didn't immediately leave, went the wrong direction. Because Erwin only showed up what the Steam trailer showed. But I might as well show off what this, as Erwin pointed out, this creepy lady. What she has. She has, customized body parts. Excellent. Alright, cool. Anyways. How many can I buy? I can buy 32. So let's just have 15, so we'll have a couple live words of reattempts. There we go. Okay, cool. Got some healing to work with. Back to the fault. Okay then. There we go. Alright, good. Barely took any damage that time. Yeah, this is the way we're going. The first exploration attempt. It's down in this area. There we go. We go up and we just dive off the other side of the platform with the tree on it. Was that going to get us in the approximate right area? So we're not going through a hall of bullets? Let's take a look. Alright, let's see. Anything to land on? Not looking like it, so the answer is no. There we go. Alright, so this is another Voltez part. Some emission grenades. Maybe at some point we'll actually start using sub-items efficiently. Alright, just healing up here. Let's reload. Of course, at the range I was fighting those guys, probably switched over to my sword. Would have been a little bit better to do. Alright, more palladium components. Alright, so how good is the homing on my missile launcher? Well, maybe if we actually start to get in range. Alright, at least I aggroed them, so at least they're coming for me. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, let's just stay away from that thing. That beats the best for now. What do we got here? More bionics, excellent. I need more bullets. Alright. Alright, cool. I think we wandered over here before. Yeah, we definitely did. Alright, more bionic parts, looking good. Alright, more Varchas parts. Excellent. Too bad they're way too heavy for me to even begin to think to use right now. Hey, it's more high-grade repair agents. There we go. And a Habar. I'm assuming that's a rear weapon. The Habar is a new missile launcher. Let's see. Guide must have performed large plasma strikes, slow moving, but deals massive damage. Let's try that with actual words. Massive damage over a wide area. It does 14k damage, as opposed to these which do 4k damage. What's its movement speed? Velocity speed is 1350, while this is, it's not, well, it's like half speed. So it's like, it's not much slower. It's like, yeah, that's a lot slower. So that might be something to try to use in combination with my sword. Here, let's heal up. There we go. There we go. That's kind of a bad performance right there. Hello there. What we got here? More Paldium buds. Nice. Got anything up over here? Not particularly looking like it. Okay. Alright, our last resupply. Oh boy. Just getting the overshield on. Yeah, so we just got rotating drones. What side do you come back up on? There we go. Hello there. Hey, you dropped Paldium seeds. Nice. Next question. Where the hell am I going? Hey, we found a platform, so I think we kind of know what this connects to. Hey, some more ammo resupplies. Nice. So let's just push this button and find out if this takes us back to where I think it does. Also, we got to jump off that at some point to see where that leads to. And yes, it is. Leads back to the underhub, pretty much. Okay. Let's jump off at a side platform. Should be coming up right here. Nice. Ooh, got some treasure. Let's see what we got. An Eloquent Holy Guard humanoid. Alright, so it's probably the entire customization set. Alright, so it's just up here. Cool. So excellent. We got a shortcut. Next question. What the hell's with these bugs? Alright. That's probably the way forward. There we go. Alright, got a couple items hidden around here. Some bionic parts. And what is this? Paldium bud. Nice. Where'd that drone get off to? There we go. Excellent. Staying back here till we're stopped overheating. There we go. Nope. Alright, cool. Nice whip that sword swing. Cool. And we'll hold off on reloading. Not that I don't need to do it, it's just we'll hold off on it for now. Cool, dealt with. Now we'll reload. Also a teal. Yeah, it doesn't look like a way in. And we got some banners. So did we find a little town? Probably not. Alright, cool. Just, you know, slowly try not to be dead. What we got here? Well, we got some guy guarding something. Excellent. What we got here? More bionic parts. Excellent. And here... DG09 Blutz. That's probably I'm gonna guess a heavy cannon. It's a wave gun. Let me see, a wave gun with a compressed converter fires large compressed bullets forward. Let's see. Made in the Republic of Quailid in the upper levels, initially developed to be a long-range wave gun and was difficult to increase the energy demands and control the waves. A 2-minute range is inevitable for the great power it requires, which is the opposite of what they wanted. All these failures, and the Lazarus production facility was on the verge of closing its doors when Eden, head of the Prime Church, discovered its use against armored targets. Overlooking its flaws, after this, the Lazarus facility began to specialize in developing high-output weapons. Along with weapons they produced was the last 175L GO4 Orbits, which is represented in the Aquala's weaponry. I don't know what that means yet, but hey, we're getting there. Anyway, this gun does 3,000 thermal. Costs 60 energy per shot. It weighs 140, so I might be able to actually put this on. That doesn't seem like it's too much to get me over the weight limit. But hey, we'll find out once we get there. Alright, let's just resupply one more time. There we go. Want to be approaching from this side so we're closer. Alright, cool. Excellent. dealt with. Okay, what were you guys guarding? It's more repair agents. Nice. Okay. So before we, I'm gonna say head in. That might be head down. For all I know. Let's take a look what's up here. Excellent. Inside this, some more bionics. Excellent. We are running out of bullets, so I might need to be switching over to a sword. Been a long time since I've actually been forced to play as Zero. But that might be coming up. Alright. There we go. Oh, doing great. Cool. I'll deal with you later. Hey, searching pest. Nice. What else we got around here? Oh boy, they didn't kill yet. There we go. Might need to look into upgrading my blade. Alright, nothing down there. At least it didn't look like it. Oh boy, with that. There we go. This is gonna take a bit. Cool. He doesn't know I'm here. Also, that was probably a weak spot in the back. Yeah, just checking if we got any supplies. Okay. Can we somehow sneak up on you? That'd be great if we didn't horribly whiff that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep, that, we were asking for that. Okay. Oh, my weight capacity is determined by my mobility module. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so if it switches to this, my carrying capacity goes way up. So this is the bar chest, so with that, we may be able to just put on the whole bar chest set. Probably just gonna still keep on my my shield. Yeah, but with this, with the bar chest set, that's more grounded. Can't really, yeah, because it takes up a lot of energy just to get in the air. Anyways, we probably need to get some more supplies. Yeah, let's just upgrade that to level 2. Alright, so this goes up by like 700 damage? So sure. Alright, cool. Upgraded my armor. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't really have money to try to be getting any more seeds. But we'll see. Alright. We do have a bunch of biomaterial to sell you. There we go. So how many can I buy now? 14. Why can't I buy pearls off you? Since we don't even know what they're really used for. There we go. Also, I forgot, we do have some new body parts. Except we need to go to frame loadout to change this stuff. Yeah, I think this is a new one. We got some long hair. That is, I can say unreasonably long. And we got a flight suit, pretty much. Probably just gonna stay in this, though. Cool. Alright, so, since we've found a shortcut, but we do have some upper paths to explore. Go. Excellent. So I don't think we really took a look around this side. Yeah, we got turned around very quickly because we just looked around there. Ah, yeah, that's for the other side. Yeah, so this is technically a shortcut. Let's see also, is this a pit? No, it's not. Cool. It's getting us where we want. Alright, looking good so far. Of course, we'll have to see if we have the wrong loadout to actually explore the upper levels of pipes. Because I'm sure that's a high probability. Yeah, just nicely just staying out of range of your shots. There we go. Just trying to keep the thing within lock range. There we go. Go. And let's heal up a bit. There we go. Yeah. That's not where we're planning on going currently. Get some more bullets on us. There we go. Hey, more bionics. Excellent. Ooh, high grade supplements. So that'll restore more ammo. And more bionics. Excellent. Looking good so far. At least, relatively. Forgot I was on my sword. Yeah, more bionics. Nope, that's a bad decision. Can't land on that. Don't want to be getting stuck. Okay. So we dove back down on this line and found the end of it, as far as I know. So then, let's keep going up on this side. And let's just fully reload as far as we can. Okay, back to health. Alright, excellent. So what were you guarding? Just a bunch of bionics, okay. What was here? Was this like the undercut pathing? I think it was. Oh no, this is this end of a pipe and you can see a higher end. Probably means like, hey, I need to figure out how to get over there at some point. There we go. Oh, you're not dead yet. It seems like, why are you firing at me? Alright, let's get across since we don't need to deal with these drones. Okay. Now which one? Ah, yeah, it's just the first one is the shortcut back. So yeah, let's just take this shortcut back and resupply. So then, yeah, so I think that's about it. Okay. Alright. How many can we get? We can get 4, but I forgot we do have some bionics to sell. There we go. So with that, how many do we got? We got 16. Let's see. Such as typically only used as a form of currency. So buying, I was thinking like buying pearls might be a way to just conserve money on death. But hey, I can only buy 5 of them, so probably not. There we go. Let's see here. How long we've been going? Only just over 2 hours, but it's getting to be pretty late, so I'll probably try to be back tomorrow. Since, hey, we're getting some progress. Which really the last one was just a aimless wandering. So then, thank you guys so much for joining me. And hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow with more of this. So we can find out what the hell's going on. So, I'll see you guys then.